everyone, for OneWrestling.com. This is Bill Apter, Colonel Parker, one of the men who has guided so many careers and also been an incredible wrestler. Welcome to OneWrestling.com.
You know what, I thank you for coming over here and talking with me because I get a chance to see you. It's been so long, Bill, since I had a chance to see you, man. I wonder about us old timers sometime. We're going to see one another again. It's good to see you.
We're both here and we're both healthy. Tell everybody out there at OneWrestling.com what you're doing these days.
Well, I'm living pretty much the good life. You know, some of us did have sense enough to save a few bucks and live the good life. And that's what I'm doing right now. As a matter of fact, I'm pool manager at my local condo pool there. See, so I have to be there all day long drinking beer, sitting by the pool. It's a tough life.
Sounds like a really, really tough life.
It is.
In all the years that you were wrestling and managing, people always want to know what was the highlight of your career. And you've done so much in the business. Is there one thing you look back at when somebody comes over and says, what was that moment?
Oh, gosh, man, you're talking about over 30 years of stuff. You know what? There's so many moments that my career was so full because of getting to run a territory and book like my brother and I did, that we have so many friends and so many guys. And you know, it's benefited me all of my life because all of the guys that's come through and we give them a break and they went on to work New York or WCW, big jobs and stuff. Right. And I always knew as you get older, you know, you're going to get a phone call from this guy or that guy that says, hey, you want to come and do this show, or you want to manage me here in a big job up in New York or something. And it's you know, good things that people's done for me and I've done for them, and I just got a lot of friends in this business. I'm glad to have made this trail.
That's great. Catch us up on the rest of the Fuller family.
What is that?
Catch us up on the rest of the Fuller family.
Catch myself?
No, catch us up on what
All right, Ron, my brother, he lives down there about 2 miles from me, and he runs an ADT business. He's no longer in wrestling. Shame he's not here. I have a lot of people that's asked me about Ron.
Right.
But he's doing real well, and you know, he's got his whole family down there. I've got 3 daughters, and they've all moved down to Florida to be near their dad, and so it's we're living in God's country, and we're healthy, and I still get in the gym every day and train, and you know, along with the little pool work that I do. So yeah, it's just it's great to be up here, be at the show, seeing so many guys, and it's like coming home.
I love to do this with some of the veteran wrestlers. Let's go back in time, and you never had a great relationship with Mr. Wrestling number 2. I remember that. So
yeah, you know what? I did.
Well, we're talking in storyline here.
Oh, in storyline.
Storyline. So Mr. Wrestling number 2 is out there right now watching this, and you've got a match coming up against him in 2 weeks in Atlanta. Would you look out there and tell Mr. Wrestling number 2 why you think you're going to beat him?
You know what? I think why I'm going to beat you is how I'm going to get by you knocking my brains out with that knee that you hit everybody with. That, you know, I'd say, hey, you know, have a little mercy on a young boy sometimes. But no, and in all reality, Wrestling 2 was a great guy.
Johnny Walker, fantastic. And he's still around. I talk to him all the time.
Yeah, he was a great guy. And I've known him back since I was a kid before I was in wrestling.
Actually, he knew your dad, didn't he, Buddy Fuller?
Yeah, he did, and he and Dad were very close. They did that racquetball.
Yes,
they're racquetball guys, man. Both of them were very good at it, and I miss Johnny.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a long time.
I will tell him that when we speak with him. It's a pleasure, Colonel, speaking to you. And is there any amount of money that a wrestler could pay to bring you out of retirement to be in their corner as their guiding light?
You know what? It's the craziest darn thing. But you know, I don't just sit by poolside. That last Saturday night, I wrestled in North Georgia.
Ooh.
Yeah, me and Jimmy Golden. You remember old
Yes,
Bunkhouse Buck? Jimmy Golden. We had a tag team match up in Chatsworth, Georgia last Saturday night.
Oh, so you're still at it.
Yeah.
All right.
64 years old, but
Unreal.
I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life.
You look great. It is great to see you, Bill Apter, with the Colonel, right here on OneWrestling.com.
Boy, my pleasure.